three wise men. The three wise men are prophetic foreshadows of the three kings that come in from the east in the end times. The wise men followed after four stars, which is the likeness of the four angels. Matthew chapter 2, verse 1 and 2 says, Now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him. These three wise men from the east saw the star sign in the conjunction of the stars, which is the Venus conjunction, where three stars will come in alignment with Venus, making four stars in the sky. And these three wise men are foreshadowed of the three kings of the east, who come in from the east when they see the four angels, the four stars. Daniel chapter 7 verse 24 talks about these three kings. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. Now these 3 kings are being sent in by Christ at the 6th trumpet. And these 3 kings are India, Russia, and China from the east. And the river Euphrates has these 4 angels which are loosed, and these 4 angels are 4 stars. The 4 stars, just like Venus and the 3 conjunction, and these 4 angels are 4 stars, and angels are stars, and they're bound at the river Euphrates. Revelation chapter 9, verse 13 through 15. And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying to the 6th angel which had the trumpet, Loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the 3rd part of men. Now these 4 angels loose the 3 kings, and the armies that come across the Euphrates are the kings of the east with these 3 kings. Here is the 6th bowl poured out on the river Euphrates to help them pass. Revelation chapter 16 verse 12. And the 6th angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Now here we see the beast is troubled about seeing these kings of the east come in from the east. Daniel chapter 11 verse 44. But tidings out of the east and out of the north shall trouble him. Therefore he shall go forth with great fury to destroy, and utterly to make away many. And he shall plant the tabernacle of his palace between the seas in the glorious holy mountain. Yet he shall come to his end, and none shall help him. What we see here is that the beast sees the king of the north and the 3 kings of Russia, India, and China coming across the Euphrates with the 200 million man army that's in the 6th trumpet. These 3 kings follow 4 angels in the likeness of the wise men following the 4 stars. And those 3 stars with the Venus conjunction going to the Venus conjunction, to Venus with the Mercury, Saturn, and Jupiter, those are actually the symbolic of the 3 kings going to Christ and aligning with Christ, that the star that they saw, which is the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Matthew chapter 24 verse 30 talks about Christ with the 3 angels in the sky making the Venus conjunction sign, and Christ being the bright morning star. It says, And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And what is occurring? The gathering of the grapes for the wrath, and righteous in resurrection for the harvest. In verse 31 it says, And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the 4 winds, from one end of heaven to the other. And here is Christ appearing in those end of those 3 days with those angels as the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Revelation chapter 14, verse 14 through 18. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, Thrust in thy sickle, and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar which had power over fire, and he cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, Thrust in thy sharp sickle and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. And these angels coming out, Christ coming out first, and 3 angels following with him, making the sign of the Venus conjunction in the sky, which is the sign of the Son of Man. Christ appears like the bright morning star, Venus, in the darkness first with these 3 angels. And this is what is written in the prophecy. Revelation chapter 22, verse 16. I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. The wise men saw the 4 stars in the sky, and those 3 kings came across from the east to meet Christ, in the likeness that they made Christ the Venus, the sun, the bright morning star, and those 3 kings becoming like stars as 4. And the same thing will occur in the end. The 3 kings will see the 4 angels, those 4 stars, and they'll cross across the river Euphrates, and they'll go and they'll meet Christ, the bright morning star, just like they did in the time when the wise men came to Christ. And this is all a prophetic foreshadow of the end. And when Christ descends, he will make those 4-star pattern in the sky, which is the sign of the Son of Man, with Christ and 3 angels as he descends. And this is the prophecy of the 3 wise men.